We're playing Raft.
Hopefully we're not playing Raft. Hi, welcome to hopefully the Halloween edition of the second part of The Haunting, which we started without Ren, so hopefully now the party will have some direction and motivation and investigative skills.
Which is funny because we're going to play this game without my character. So
well, we'll see. Maybe the party can persuade you that they need you.
I mean, I don't even know what's going on, so that'll be interesting.
Which is a great beginning. Shall we do a recap of the first part of The Haunting? Would you like me to read the intro for The Haunting so that you know how it all started, and then the effective and wonderful party can explain what they did and where they're currently at?
Ooh, where are you getting the effective and wonderful party from?
Yeah, where are they?
I mean, it is what it is, right? We work with the tools we have.
Understandable.
All right. A landlord, Mr. Knott, asks you to examine an old house in central Boston known as the Corbitt House. The former tenants, the Macario family, were involved in a tragedy, and the owner wishes to understand the mysterious happenings at the house and set matters straight. Mr. Knott has been unable to rent the house out since the tragedy and hopes that you can clear things up and restore its good name. He offers to pay you for your time and troubles at a rate of $20 per day. The landlord gives you the keys, the address, and $20 cash in advance. Knowing your jobs, you will want to conduct some research before you head to the house. You could check the newspaper articles at the offices of the Boston Globe, head to the Central Library, or go to the Hall of Records. The choice is yours. This is from the intro box, so it's quite railroady. So it's teaching you how to play Cthulhu. So That's why it's offering you suggestions. But I
appreciate that. I like having options because I don't know what else I'd be doing.
I agree. I mean, that's fair. Cthulhu is a different mindset, right? You've got to, typically you'd investigate the thing and then you'd figure it out and then you'd be like, okay, I can't find anything else. Let's go crazy and get eaten.
Is that the goal? To get eaten?
I mean, that is, it's some people's goal, I guess.
It's the end, though. Like, whether you want it to be or not, it happens to us all.
Based on that,
physically, mentally,
wondrous beginning, the party set out to do some investigating. Let me pull you to a different map real fast.
All I see is time stop.
Let me pull you to here. So I'm pulling you to the Boston area map. I'm going to flip over to the map so people can see it. This has the areas that you visited on already. You see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Corbitt House, Higher Courts, Hall of Records, all that stuff.
Yeah. Also, if you go to Journal, you should also be able to see under Quick Start Rules scenario under The Haunting, you should be able to see the
handouts and personas.
Correct. The handouts that you actually managed to get. Oh, under Quick Start Rules and handouts, those are the handouts that were made available to you from what you actually saw, if you recall. So, gentlemen, if you'd like to explain to... So what I'm assuming is you ran out of the house with your tail between your legs straight to Ren's character and were just like, this is a terrible thing and we need someone competent.
Well, Arthur did not run out of the house, I would like to say. He was thrown out of the second story window and went, I'm not going to go back inside.
Yes, we found out that there were many cult happenings going on at the Corbitt House, and then the cult was like raided, right? Didn't they get or something happened to them?
A cult?
I think the cult leader was killed, or church of something or other.
You've got your notes, friends.
Ooh, devil spawn.
But basically, they did a bit of basic looking around. They found some things that went on at the house was a little bit shady, and then they went to the house and
a bed came to life and tried to kill.
I mean, it didn't come to. It just moved of its own accord across the room, and
No. The door slammed shut, and they started pounding on the walls on the other side of it, trying to make me think there was a ghost or something. And then James jumped out the window.
Involuntarily, it sounds like.
Involuntarily.
I mean, you are allowed
Involuntary
to believe
defenestration.
whatever you want. That is your right.
I mean, I don't understand the grift we're trying to do on the guy that's hired us, but hey.
I don't understand the grift, but I'm in.
Nick's playing a character. I assume it's a grift.
I've never grifted anyone in any of my games. Thank you very much.
Just in real life.
I'd like to point out that I would not throw myself out of a window for how much? What are we getting paid for this? Like $5?
Yeah,
20 a day.
20. I would not throw myself out of a window, out of a closed window.
Does sound painful.
Less than $1,000. Like, I would not do that.
$1,000.
Indeed. So, you. What do you want me to help you with exactly? Just figuring out what's going on here, or?
Well, I figure there's either toxic mold that's causing people to hallucinate and act strange, or the house was rigged up for seances with moving furniture.
So this house was empty, but there was sounds in the walls, and the bed moved on its own.
To our knowledge, there was no one inside. Personally, I think the best course of action is that we recommend burning it to the ground.
I concur.
That seems outside of the scope of what you were expected to do.
But if
I say we do a few,
the problem is solved.
I say we do a few more days or weeks of research at $20 a day before we make the crash decisions.
And I'm the grifter?
I mean, apparently you're the grifter.
I'm a university professor. How money's hard to come by sometimes.
Right. What are you saying? As university professors mooch off as many people as they can?
Yeah. Well, that's the issue I have with the character sheet. I cannot add money to my character sheet.
What?
Oh, because there's a cash and assets are fixed entries on the character sheet. So I added the $20 cash into the asset section, but.
And did it work? I mean, I don't know these sheets very well.
Yeah,
I don't think they were terrible the last time we played.
I'll try. I was going to review the 3 journals we got of John Corbitt too. Or W. Corbitt.
Corbitt.
So while I understand wanting to burn down a very strange house, we should really understand what's going on here, and we could possibly prevent it from happening at any other point. Is this supposed to be an isolated incident, or is this maybe something that's, could it spread from this house even if you burn it down?
There's from what we've seen, that doesn't seem to have spread from the house. There were strange reports of humanoid creatures, I believe, in the cemetery, but other than that, it doesn't seem to be spreading. It seems quite isolated to the Corbitt House, which I believe is part of the problem.
Said humanoid creatures at the cemetery. Did you see these yourself? So you just heard it?
No. There were scattered reports.
He dreamt them from a different game that we played with a different character.
No, I read them in the
Arnold's advertiser.
And yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you were getting confused with Paper Chase, which also has creatures in the cemetery.
Mm-hmm. It's a theme.
Apparently, creatures in the cemetery are a thing.
Creatures.
Okay, go ahead. Creatures in the cemetery.
So, I mean, it seems like a pretty significant issue of something. Unknown beings are wandering the cemetery. I feel like we should.
Wait, these handouts are from the other game.
Yeah, you need to be in the haunting handouts.
Oh,
not in the Paper Chase handouts.
Oh, Kimball.
Where?
I'm confused now.
Oh, I see. Quick start rules handouts are the ones that we. Okay, I see.
Correct. You should have Arkham. What you should have
There
the
we go.
Boston Globe,
I
the
got 'em.
police records, the newspaper.
Okay.
Good. Now
the
everyone's
text is so
we're playing
tiny.
too much because we're playing. Yeah, the tech. That's what I was. See, Ren, my old eyes. See what I'm
Yeah,
putting
I'm
up
not
with
wearing
for
my
you?
glasses right now because I think usually I can read computer screens that I'm sitting right in front of.
Just so young and vibrant, Ren.
Indeed.
Yeah, changing the size of the window matters not. It's still very tiny.
No.
That's not great, but I'll just squint and look closely like you would, Hal, I guess. If you
That's right.
All
Screwing
right,
up your eyes makes things easier.
Family of French immigrants moved into the house but fled after violent accidents. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
suppose
Illnesses. Okay.
we found some
Looked at.
evidence that Corbitt was likely buried in the basement. If there's any reason for a haunting, that might be it.
Haunting.
Oh, we didn't make it to the basement.
We did
decided to check
not.
upstairs.
There were noises upstairs when we tried to go in, which was suspicious in itself, thinking about it now.
We were scared of the noises.
Well, you pulled out a gun. You seemed more than ready, which I
Immediately
very much appreciate, by the way.
Well, the only thing I know about myself is that I believe everything can be explained with facts and logic, so there must be something going on here.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever been attacked by a bed?
In what fashion?
Well, have you?
I've not been attacked by a bed.
Okay,
no,
so maybe not everything can be explained with facts and logic, such as how is one attacked by a bed?
I mean, I have heard stories of people seeming to be freak accidents of like spontaneous combustion caused by witches or whatever, and it turned out somebody just had like some chemicals in their pockets that they didn't realize would combust when exposed to oxygen. Like it happens.
So did some chemicals in the bed make the bed attack us?
All I'm saying is that sometimes things that seem like freak accidents are explainable.
Oh, no, it is explainable. I 100% agree. Not a natural explanation.
Or was there mold in there that caused you to hallucinate and jump out the window thinking the bed had attacked you and all your wounds are from
I did not
falling out the
jump
window
out
onto a
of the
bush?
window.
Am I able to do does this game have equivalents of like medical checks that's just like, does it seem like they ingested something that
I see what you're saying. You want
would
to
have caused them to become ill, or
we both hallucinated him being attacked by a bed and being thrown out of a window.
There is the medicine skill, and there is also the first aid skill.
Shared hallucination, massive.
Although I'm not good at any of that.
There's
library use. Can we go to the library?
Right, everybody loves a good library.
Destroy the records hall in the library.
Right, you didn't do good.
One of us went.
So it's what happens when you send Nick unsupervised.
It's always a terrible.
Wait. If the library has been destroyed, I feel like I, as a graduate student, would care.
The records hall was stacked improperly, and I believe it was misbalanced as our hero left the room.
Yes, I believe I tried to push a bad roll. And it did very poorly for me, and I regret nothing.
And I regret nothing. He regrets
so there
nothing.
Is no library to investigate for happenings.
I think that so they've already been to the library. Anything that you can see there is the places they've been. They went to the Hall of Records, the Boston Globe, the Central Library. I think somebody went and schmoozed at the police station, as I recall.
Yes, I went to the Hall of Records and the police station, I think.
Right. Oh, nice dice.
Apparently I rolled psychology.
I mean, I think we go back to the guy that hired us and we tell him this place is super haunted and you should burn it down.
That's not very rational.
You know what else isn't very rational?
No. We ask if he has insurance on it first. I like that idea.
Let me give you a list of things that aren't irrational. That are irrational. Doors.
Is it possible somebody had like tricked the room, like put something in the room that made the bed move on its own? Is that not possible here?
I would just like to clarify something. This wasn't a bed slamming up against the opposite wall. This was a bed chasing me through the room and throwing me out the window. This, I understand. Like, don't get me wrong. I fully understand. Like, you can do a lot of things with wires, cables. You can do a lot of things with that. This was not the movement that could happen with that type of system.
Automatons?
I'm sorry.
That's
So
a
you're
very advanced
hold on,
one.
hold on,
Automatons?
hold on, just a moment. So you're saying that ghosts in the supernatural entirely unrealistic automatons? Now that is
People have
entirely
built
plausible.
ones that seem very advanced. I don't know. This could be a level of technology that Do y'all want to play this game?
Just playing automatons. There's that goose they built.
They're a bit scared, Ran.
It's just
They're a
us
bit
being
scared.
assholes the entire time.
They did get a bit shook up, I'm not going to lie. They were a bit frightened.
Thrown out of a window by a bed.
He was. It was like
Heard a
bumping
lot.
and ghostly noises, all of that stuff.
That is some spooky stuff.
We can go back to Miss.
You can build a mechanical thing that can move
Yep.
in a weird way. It's a thing. I don't.
We can pull a bed with a rope. I mean,
You can pull a bed with a rope.
Was the house like fully illuminated, or was it dark inside?
I turned on the electricity at the box so we could see. I believe
We could see it. It wasn't like daylight or anything, but it was bright enough to see just fine.
Look, I don't normally believe in ghosts and spirits. Having a bed come to life and attack you in a room that you're locked in changes some things. Now, given that information, if we want to go back and try to murder some ghosts and demons, that's a different story.
when you say come to life, are you talking it walked and talked, or just slid across the floor?
It walked.
Mold spores.
Mold
There-
spores.
While there was mold, I did not see any that looked unusual.
Wait, so you were also there? Like all of you were there? when
Yes,
this
we were all
happened?
there.
I was in the hall outside watching when the door slammed shut and all this shouting and pounding on the walls started
Ah.
happening inside
Yes,
the room.
and apparently he didn't try to open the door and was
I
not able to
assume they
determine
locked
that
it or
was locked.
jammed it.
What?
I had to kick open the door.
The screaming and anything, nothing tipped you off there that something unusual was happening?
Yes, which is why I tried to open the door to find that it was jammed or locked. So
Okay,
All
you
right.
go back
We-
to Mr. Knott. Tell him if he wants us to keep looking, he at least needs to give us more money.
Or more information. Anything that anything he has, even anything that even if it's something he doesn't want getting out, we need all of the information if we're going to even think about stepping foot back in that house.
Also, we punch him in the dick at least once.
I don't know about all of that, but at least I do want to talk to this man to get more information because this sounds very bizarre and it should be explainable. I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this.
Hello
as
there.
we're walking
seems
over,
like you,
it is
seems like
explainable.
you found a new
Ghosts.
friend. My name is Stephen Knott.
Yeah, Mr. Knott, your house super haunted.
I don't think so. I'm sure there's some reasonable explanation. Mold, perhaps, or spores, or damp, or settling.
No.
Okay, why do you think it's haunted? Do I need to have a seance? Would you do a seance for me?
You just hear this. Next person who says
Hold on.
mold. Next person who says mold. I swear to God.
That's not
So,
good.
how long has it been since the last family moved out?
I mean, they didn't move out. They, well, after the incident, well,
the remains.
I'm sure. No, they did get out. Just this they're in a place of quiet contemplation.
A sanitarium?
Yes.
There we go. Okay. Yes, the house is full of mold. It needs to be destroyed in order to be rebuilt safely.
Yes, but if the mold problem is really as bad enough to cause the hallucinations that clearly must be happening to anyone who sets foot inside of the building, then burning it down is the only possible option.
So your recommendation is to burn down my house.
If you believe, after everything that you've been told has happened in this house, if you believe what happened to us was caused by mold.
What did happen to you?
Well, while we were investigating, by the way, your light panel was, and your electrical panel was messed up.
Yeah, first off, your electrical system, terrible. No way that thing is up to code.
Code?
I don't know what the code is currently, but
it
that
ain't
ain't it.
Code, you jam a shilling into the fuse to get it working again.
Right. Code is has roof, probably has walls.
Listen, did you ever get reports from the tenants of noises that you would think were just settling? Did those happen more often than one would think?
I mean, I didn't really get much from the tenants at all. I mean, it just happened so quickly.
How long were they in the house?
Maybe a few months.
Well,
And
and
they never reported anything strange until they went insane.
I mean, I don't go and hang around with my tenants very often.
everything unusual to us happened not just within the house, but within one upstairs room, first on the left off the stairwell, I believe. So if there is a mold problem, it might be isolated to that, or it might be something fuming from the basement coming up in that.
Mr. Knott, when was the last time you were in the house?
Oh, it's been a while, I have to say. I visited it to check everything was locked up after the Macarios left, but I really just checked the doors and windows to be sure everything was secure and left the place. I mean, the problem now is I figured I would try and advertise it and get some more tenants in, seeing as the Macarios unfortunately left, but it seems to have a reputation.
Well, would you like to take a trip to the house to check it out?
No, that's why I hired you to figure it out. So I am paying you to do a job for me. That is how employment works, friend.
So our assessment is that the house is haunted.
Okay.
2/3 of our assessment.
I'm not one of those spiritualists, I'm afraid, so I don't know whether I can hold truck with that.
Do you just want him to give us back the money and then
do you have any? Is there
that
anything that you have not told us that you know about the house? Any paperwork? Anything?
I mean, the house has a bit of a shaded history, from what I understand. Things have happened, but as you were heading to the newspapers or something beforehand to start investigating, hiring you to invest. I don't know a great deal. I have not got the time to go and investigate this house. I just want a tenant in it so it can begin to pay me money so I can stop worrying about the house.
Do you ever get those feelings that you're just like, man, Mao Zedong really had some good ideas?
What?
Especially when it came to landlords.
Oh, no. So, I trust your, oh, thank you, Thing. I trust you to go ahead and do amazing things. And
How about we return in the daylight, because ghosts tend to be at night, as far as I understand it.
I mean, it's possible. Why? I mean, I'm sure there's people you could talk to. Did you visit the police and talk to them about records? There was some kind of raid on that place a good while ago.
Yes, there was a cult living there.
Yeah, I told you, it's got a very shaded history. So I'm having such a hard time renting it.
Why
And
did
now,
you buy
with
this
all of that
property?
and a family going crazy, I inherited it and thought, hey, why not make a bit of money off of it? It's
So
quite a
it
good
didn't
house.
cost you anything to acquire the house.
I
Do you
mean,
have
there's-
insurance on it?
Yes, why?
Just a question.
Please don't burn down my house.
I won't intentionally.
We won't.
So, have you spent? You haven't been in the house in a very long time. We understand
I
that.
mean,
Did you
I've walked through it when it was empty, when I inherited it, looking for things that were worth taking out before I rented it. But, it was a quick walk through, checking the drawers and the cabinets. Just having a quick wander around. It just
Did you
seems like
wander into the basement by chance?
Yes, I went down there. There's a storage room, and I looked around, and then I came
What's in
back
the
out.
storage room?
Mops and storage, the basement things, some old
Basement.
guard thing
Was it-
equipment.
Was it an earthen floor?
I believe so. The walls are wooden, I
Oh,
think,
you
but the
know
floor is
someone's
earthen.
buried underneath that thing.
Well, look,
You
From-
know there's a corpse.
from
down
what we've found, it does seem very high potential that one of the previous owners was actually buried in the basement.
Oh, well, I'm sure it was cheaper for him and his family, but what bearing does that have on getting me a tenant in there? Oh, you're still
Absolutely none.
stuck on the idea it's haunted. So quaint.
This motherfucker just say quaint.
I think he's in league with the asylum. He's driving people there.
Producing people.
Yeah, business was
Would
slow.
you feel better if we got a priest to come with us to the house in case there are bodies that need to be sanctified in them?
Are you talking
Yes.
to me? I mean,
No,
if
I'm
you-
talking to my compatriots.
Let's
Oh,
go find a priest.
let's go find a priest.
A young priest and an old priest.
We need a young priest and an old priest.
And a bucket of pea soup.
We need some holy water. Some saint's bones.
Saints'
Silver is supposedly very good against spirits.
Silver.
For werewolves.
Salt.
I have to say, I think you're sensationalizing this somewhat. Perhaps if you did a little more investigating around the matter, it will give you more insight into how to approach the problem. All I really need is an understandable story so I can rent the house out, something that clears its name or makes it look a little rosier.
What about a different approach?
Yeah.
What if you advertise it as stay in the haunted Corbitt home, and you do short-term stays only?
People
mean,
do
that's-
find that stuff very interesting and
People
exciting.
find that very interesting,
And you can have them sign liability forms so that if something does happen,
Spiritualism is
it's
hot
on
right now.
you.
you could
I
cash
mean,
in on the spiritualism.
I don't want to get involved with those flim-flam artists or, shaking tables and
But you're not having to get it.
howling and
You don't. That's the best part. You don't have to do anything to the house. It's already haunted.
yes, but I have to manage these people. And
Yes,
it's easier to go, thank you, put a tenant in there.
Oh,
They live there
there's-
for 30 years and then die, and I get another one. I mean, that's so much easier. I just
Rather than
collect
3 a
rent.
week.
Right, rather than collecting payment. And then, there's always the issue of what happens if the current thing dries up and
There were a bunch of missing children in the neighborhood
Ryan.
that I assume are buried in that house.
what? Have you spoken to the police about it? You're making a lot of assumptions for investigators, is all I can say.
All right, we need some expense money so we can get a priest in there.
I gave you $20. What did you do with that?
Spend it on whiskey.
Right, I figured something like that might be the case. Oh, it's what happens when you just
Money, please.
pick up someone from the personals.
Money, please.
I must say, it seems like it would cost you less to just abandon this property in general and not have paid these people at all.
Money,
Hello, I'm
please.
Kim. I'm Kim Kusanagi.
Hi.
I don't know what's
nice
going
to
on here,
meet
but
you.
I know these people from school and I've just tried to help them out. It does seem like you've paid people to, and now it costs you to have people look at it. When the house was inherited, you could just abandon it at this point and it could cause you no more trouble.
I mean, I can't just abandon it. It's a whole house. I can't
Right.
even sell it for a good price at this point. I mean, there's cults, people have gone insane. It just has a bad reputation. I don't just want it to sit there. There's value here.
So would you rather we just do some good PR for you as opposed to investigating?
No, I don't want you to lie. I want to know what's actually going on. Maybe
We
there's...
told you what's going on, good sir.
I'm not taking "it's haunted" as the reason. I'm sorry. Maybe there's
Understandable,
some kind
good
of fissure in the basement and there are gases leaking out. I don't know. Go and investigate. It's what I hired you for.
Our last investigation
I'm
in that
loving
house
Look,
ended
I
with
agree
me-
with you. I was like, if you don't want to play this game, we don't have to.
I think the problem is usually in like Cthulhu, there's more tying something than just like I hired you to investigate a haunted place.
It's
So yeah,
only
usually it's like your club's hobby investigating these things.
it's only a short, you know.
And then it beat the shit out of Jane.
Yeah.
It did throw him out a
Yeah.
window.
It only beat him up by like a third, so he's got plenty more to cruises to take.
He should not have
Only
licked,
because it wasn't a taller house.
he should not have licked that mold. That's all I'm saying.
We got to go check the basement, in the daylight, of course.
Okay, wait. I have an idea. Okay. When did all those kids go missing?
Where are you getting that? Which article
I
get your
don't-
kids missing?
I'm not seeing anything.
The
about
raid on the
it.
Chapel of Contemplation.
Ah, that was in the police records?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for that.
So what does that say? You want to read that out for everybody?
A secret raid on the Chapel of Contemplation. The police raid was occasioned by affidavits showing that members of the church responsible for the disappearances of neighborhood children. During the raid, 3 policemen and 17 cult members were killed by gunplay or fire. Autopsy reports are singularly lacking detail and uninformative, as though the coroner had not actually performed examinations. Though 54 members of the church were arrested, all but 8 were released. The records hint of illegal intervention in the proceedings by an important local official offering stories of the battle, the biggest criminal action in the city's history that never appeared in print. Pastor Michael Thomas was arrested and sentenced to 40 years in prison on 5 counts of second-degree murder. He escaped from prison in 1917 and fled the state. I wonder if we could go talk to the other 7
Maybe.
that did it.
Or if the pastor's back and hiding in that church under an assumed name.
I mean, you could go and try and find the church.
I think
Okay.
Cal's telling us we need to go try to find the church.
Just throwing it out
I
there.
want to go back to the police station.
Okay.
While you do that, now you go to the Hall of Records and look and see if there's a registry for that church.
Arthur is going to go to his room and go to sleep.
To me, that's fair. He has had a bit of a wrangled brain.
Ken, why don't you go to the
Kim. Yes.
Kim? Sorry, Kim. Sorry, I think there's might be glass penetrating my brain.
Yeah, you're bleeding profusely.
Yes. You
Right,
think
does
I would
it-
give a story of a haunting some credibility, wouldn't you? Anyway, I'm going to go
Defenestration.
not have brain damage. I'm going to go to bed.
It's usually a lot more difficult to undo. Okay, he's leaving. All right.
Goodbye.
Make sure to have tea.
Okay, Kim, are you going to the police station? Are you going to the Hall of Records? Or are you going to go try something else out?
Wait. So they haven't been to the Hall of Records?
Oh, we have it.
They have. They just
Mhm.
didn't think they got what they wanted, and they're going back now. They're going to look for something specific.
Also, if there's reward money for information about those missing kids, and we know they're in that fucking basement.
It's weapons? Like what?
So
Yes. Where's Aunt Gladys? Find me Aunt Gladys. That bitch is up to something. Have any kids been buying a lot of soup recently? You gotta see weapons.
Oh, I've not seen that yet.
I haven't seen it either. I just read the TV tropes for it because I was bored one day.
Okay, look, I understand that chat's like, I wonder if there's any records. We got records. So maybe there's more records somewhere, but we did get records already.
You absolutely did.
Yeah. But now I'm going to look for other things as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
And they have already been to the police station, you said?
Yes, but
Okay.
I'm going back there to try and get different.
Did you not get?
Are there
Did you not get the civil court records when you went to the Hall of Records before?
civil court records are here,
we
but it's
did,
very
yeah.
short. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
A lot of that
looking
is
for like
a lot of that is
where
a
that-
summary. Oh, where it was. Okay, I got you. Okay.
it was. Is it that same house or is it a
Yes,
And
got
I
you.
want to find out where the 7 remaining prisoners are.
Okay.
And also, if there is any sort of reward for information about the 17 missing children.
Right. Okay. So you're going to the police station for that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's do thing first. Where are you going, Kim?
So there aren't any locations that we know of that we haven't been yet, or is that?
So the party has told you everything they think is important at this point, I think.
Okay. Are there any locations left that haven't been investigated, or is that a thing we can just tell you? Hey, I want to check out this place,
You
and
could
we're
tell
going to
me
go
you
look
want
at
to
it.
check out this place. I mean, so the things they have neglected to do that they have links to is they've not visited the Macario family.
Okay, where did we hear about them?
thought
Those
they
are the ones
were
in the sanitarium, right?
Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
former tenants who were driven insane.
Okay, I want to go talk to them.
Okay. All right. You find out it's relatively easy that they're in the Roxbury Sanitarium, which is south of the city.
shouldn't be
So
too
you're
many of those.
Okay,
Boop.
let's
So you're
go.
heading there, right?
Yep.
I've turned on the Roxbury Sanitarium for you.
Wow.
All right, let's do the Hall of Records first because it should be relatively fast. Make me a library use check, please.
Woohoo! Although it's a good
What
skill
is
for me, so I will probably flub it.
If you flubbing your skills. You didn't flub it. You succeeded adequately.
Sweet.
You succeeded with good success. This is good.
21 of
Hey.
70.
You made a hard success on that one. You search the court records again, specifically with an eye to the Chapel of Contemplation. Civil court records again, you find it shows that the executor of Walter Corbitt's will was Reverend Michael Thomas, the pastor of the Chapel of Contemplation and Church of Our Lord Granter of Secrets. The Register of Churches, also available there, notes the closure of the Chapel of Contemplation in 1912. It also notes that a little more digging puts the address somewhere close to the Corbitt House, but not the Corbitt House itself.
Lord
But you-
Winter of Secrets.
You do have a location for the church and an area that it's in, if not an actual address.
Excellent. Progress.
So let me turn that on for you here. Let me turn that on for you as a possible location. There you go. Let me flip back so people can see the wonderful map work we're doing.
I should probably not investigate that on my own.
You should go straight there
No,
from the Hall of Records and not tell any of your friends what you might
mean,
have found.
unless you're afraid it's haunted or something.
I mean, there's no reason not to go, right?
Yeah, you don't believe in ghosts or anything.
No, I do believe in crazed pastors that are now fugitives from the law, having escaped from prison.
I
Who
mean,
could be
that
li-
would have
who
been
could be
the first
living there?
place they would look for him, though. So
Right. Okay.
Right.
So Kim is driving or busing or public transporting out to the sanitarium. So let's do the police again.
yes,
What are you specifically looking for at the police station?
I am looking for one information on the location of the 7 remaining prisoners,
Okay.
and 2, any sort of rewards for information on the 17 missing children.
And you're a PI, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right. You can give me some kind of convincing roll. Give me a persuade or charm check, I guess. Or a fast talk if you want to just kind of flash your ID and try and bull through.
Let me see what I think fast talk's gonna be.
Oh, I like your dice. Oh wow, that's a big old failure.
What did I get?
You got a 71.
70.
Oh,
71 out of 70, I think is what you got,
how
right?
does that made no sense.
Oh yeah, you got 70 with a 60% chance. I can't let you back in the records, not after last time. I'm sorry.
What last time?
Here.
I mean, you were here, weren't you?
Yeah. And I
So-
got the records that I needed and it got back. Look, I'm working on a case
Hmm.
because y'all couldn't find those 17 missing children.
A cold case. Something that's yes, I mean that's a tragedy, a terrible tragedy, I'm sure certain. But you sound more like a muckraker than an investigator.
I need to talk to
Hmm.
the prisoners that were arrested. The cult members that were arrested.
So someone has hired your services to investigate the crime of these children?
To try and further look into finding the children, yes.
You're lying to a police officer.
100%. Why would I not? They're allowed to lie to me.
Make me a persuade or charm skill check, please.
Those are both so bad.
Is it strictly lying? Because
It's strict.
this is more of a kind of it is a path towards the goal in which he was hired to perform. So then
Right.
That's the
the
blood loss
task he was
talking.
hired for is quite broad.
Oh, hello.
Oh, those are fun dice.
Oh, you missed it by 1, Steve. I'm so sorry.
I hate you so much.
Look, I understand, right? I need more. I can't let you into the records.
Okay, I don't have to go into the records. Just tell me where they're being held.
Fine. Fine. He gets up and wanders off. Have a coffee. I'll be back in a bit.
He leaves?
He's going to the records to look it up.
Oh, okay.
There ain't no computers here, kiddo. He's got to go look.
No, I thought he was like, I thought he was saying like, I'm gonna go over here. And
Oh,
then-
no. He's heading into...
While
He's
you
heading,
rifle his desk.
Okay.
he's heading in to look at the records.
No, that would also be a thing back then,
Mhm.
too, of like, okay, well, I'm gonna walk over here.
I mean, there might have to have been a bit of bribery for that to happen.
I probably should have tried to bribe this guy, but oh well.
After about an hour and a half, he comes back. So, they're either in prison or they're dead.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to find out what prison so I can go question them.
Well, the 3 that are still alive are upstate.
Okay, in which prison?
Yeah, Dave's prison. I don't know where the hell are we? Boston?
Dave's
big one.
I-
Upstate.
I think my favorite thing to do in games like this is come up with a solution to problems that Hal had not planned on
Nah.
whatsoever.
All 3 of them are in Charlestown.
Are in
What's their
Charlestown?
names?
Yeah, do you have names on them?
Don't you have names on them? You are investigating them, or maybe you aren't.
I'm looking for the I pull out a tenner and slide it across the desk.
A tenner.
Yeah.
$10. You're pushing 10. Half of your daily pay is going to bribe this man.
Yeah. A
Make
fiver. I pull out a fiver.
Give me a persuasion
Look,
check
I don't-
to
how
bribe.
much-
Or persuade or fast talk, your choice.
He pulls out a 10 and then realizes and switches it to a 5.
How are my skills so incredibly awful, Hal?
I mean, you're like a initial Cthulhu character,
Who
friendo.
rolled this?
A bad man.
You're a private investigator because you're not good at anything.
What did you get? You roll a 70 again?
Yes. I think this game is rigged.
It's quite possible you rolled the same skill with the same roll. What's the chance of that?
Not good.
And just to remind me, we have to get under our skill level, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The higher
Okay.
the higher your skill, the more likely you are to succeed.
Although, I
Ah.
mean, I did pass with a fast talk. So really, I should have increased that number,
Should you,
with all that downtime that we had
Look.
between.
Look, I'll cut you a deal. Right? I'll take this. He puts some files on the middle of his desk and just slides them towards himself and makes a neat stack to the right with the money underneath. You'll go away, and I'll tell you that Jimmy Callahan, Theo Harrington, and Artie Malloy are all upstate. But you're not going to get in to see them.
Oh, why's that?
Because I don't think you have any reason to get into a prison to talk to any prisoners. And they're all old guys at this point. So,
Would they be, Hal?
I mean, maybe.
I don't.
Old enough.
I'm gonna really screw with Hal now because it's fun for me. No,
Mhm.
because that was, let's see.
Mm-hmm. When was that?
And when is it now?
Right?
So it doesn't say exactly when the
Mm-hmm.
when the arrest went down. Pastor Michael Thomas escaped from prison in 1917,
Right?
which would have been like
Or
5
that.
years ago, 6 years ago.
Right, because it's 1920 now.
Yeah. Is it 1920 or is it the 1920s?
It's 1920.
Oh, so that was 3 years ago. He was spry enough. The leader was spry enough to escape from prison.
Right.
Or emaciated enough to slip between two bars.
And the chapel was closed down in 1912.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that they were arrested sometime between 1912 and 1917, which means it's been less than 10 years that they've been in prison. So they really wouldn't all be old men now.
I mean, maybe they were just old men to start with. Maybe it was an old man's cult.
Imagine if I used all this logic and
I know,
investigative
to
powers.
actually investigate the story. Oh, my Lord.
Well, I assumed the place was closed down after they were arrested, so.
Right.
No, it would have been closed down before, probably. Fine. I guess I won't follow this track that you have no notes on.
I mean, because it falls into the category of irrelevant information that would literally take you 3 sessions to get through if I had ad-libbed it. I'm happy to ad-lib for you. But you want to drive out to the prison, it's going to take you a while.
Fine.
Okay, let's
I
move.
won't go to the prison, even though asking the people that were part of the cult might be a good idea.
You
I mean,
keep
maybe.
bribing and threatening people, you'll go to the prison.
Ooh, that is true.
And you can send the rest of the
Ren, you're
group a
muted.
letter from the prison.
I
I'm enjoying
knew
chat assuming that, Nick is doing all of this because he wants to go the right way.
Right.
I interviewed the lead
Also-
criminal. He said, "Stab, stab, stab." Ooh.
Also, the idea that Hal has ever tried to help me in any game we've ever played.
I am so hurt. So hurt.
You have dicked me over on so many occasions.
Yes, but you like that.
He does like that.
You have actively worked against me on multiple occasions.
Kim, the Roxbury Sanitarium is a austere, clean place. Nurses in
sense.
very
Ooh.
neat uniforms walk the halls. There is an entryway, and you pass through it, and there is a reception, behind which there is a very prim-looking nurse. Can I help you?
I need to remember what the people's names are. Marconi?
Macario.
Macario.
No, I keep
Nope.
wanting to say macaroni, but it's not. It's
Macaroons.
Macario. Yeah, it's Macario.
Now, before I actually go in and do this, I have to consider the fact that based off of the way other people have reacted, me walking in and being like, "Hello, I, a random stranger, want to talk to these people," may not necessarily go well with the receptionist.
Hey, you ever seen a ghost?
I'm writing a paper for the
Uh,
university.
Yeah, no. As far as a receptionist is concerned, I have no reason to be here. So,
It's a good start.
Use your ninja skills to sneak in the window.
my ninja to the sanatorium window.
Right.
Let's see.
Try to
Do
break
I
into a
have
sanitarium.
any useful skills here?
Only in Call of Cthulhu.
I've got apparently really good English. That doesn't help me.
start.
I mean, persuades 50. We'll see.
Can I
good.
help you?
Yeah.
Who are you here to see?
I keep wanting to say Marconi.
I'm here to get a radio made. Show me Marconi.
Right, no radios for anyone now.
Macarius. Okay.
Macario.
Yes. Hello. I'm here to see the Macarios.
Oh.
The family members asked me to check in on them.
Which family members?
Do I know?
Escaped?
Do I know? Let's see. All I know is that they are a family that left. Great.
Are you a reporter?
No,
Oh.
I'm not. Okay, so this is going to sound very silly, but I'm looking into the house that they were staying in. I'm trying to understand what happened. I'm trying to help out the person who currently owns the house in figuring out why this house is so unlivable.
Honesty.
Oh, I see. So you've been hired to attempt to figure out what happened to the Macario family.
Yes.
In an attempt to spin it in a more positive light so the landlord can move someone else in.
Yes, and I don't like it either, but I just personally am now also wondering what happened to them, and I'm trying to figure out if that's something that we should make sure nobody lives in that house ever again. I understand.
Is that an option if it comes out badly for this place?
Quite frankly, I don't know, but any evidence I can get to convince the landlord to stop trying to put someone in seems to be a great idea.
I don't know. I mean, Vittorio and Gabriella did have a terrible time.
I understand that, and I know this would bring them some stress, I imagine, to bring it up, but I'm of the feeling I'm willing to hear them out. I imagine lots of people have dismissed them as totally crazy, and I'm at least going to lend just a fully listening ear. No judgment, just want to understand.
I mean, they are both quite dissociated.
Oh, it's a French
They
family.
moved out. Oh, so that was just 2 years ago. So yeah, so that but it's been 2 years. So,
Mm-hmm.
and so said family. So you'd mentioned 2 people. Did they have children?
Yes, 2 young boys. They're living with relatives in Baltimore.
Dang, I wish I knew that before.
Look, if
Understood.
I know one thing about trauma, It's that it's always good for a random stranger to come bring it up to you.
I think that's
Right?
fair,
Bring
right?
candy. Strangers with candy are always trustworthy.
I don't have candy. I just want information, and I was hoping to ask them directly, but also understand if they are not in a state where that is okay, I will take my leave. But I appreciate having their names at least. I was trying to just find out more about what happened to them.
I can let you see them, but you won't get long. They're not. Let's say they don't get a lot of visitors, and they can be a little overwrought when questions arise about what happened.
Understandable. All right, yeah, just, I don't know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. That will just anything.
It won't take that long, I don't think.
Oh boy.
It's all going to be
Alright,
the
but
bed.
thank
The bed.
you.
It moves.
She waves her hand, and a large man in an orderly's uniform comes across, and she whispers to him a little bit, and he gestures, "This way, ma'am."
Thank you.
You head on down one of the long side corridors into a wing. There are open rooms filled with people walking, and they look heavily medicated for the most part. Some just sit and stare. It is a sad place. Some are just randomly making noises. Some are just it doesn't feel like a place of care necessarily, but people are here. Some people are just chilling in beds and on chairs, but there are other people here who clearly have other issues.
I'm shocked a sanatorium, and especially in the 20s, is not the most
I mean, some
comforting
of the
place.
sanitariums were probably much nicer than this one, shall we say. This is like a state sanitarium. He takes you over and points to a man in the corner sitting at a table. He's reading a book. That's Vittorio, ma'am. I have to say he's probably going to be difficult to talk to.
Okay. Thank you for the help.
I'll be here when you're ready, and I'll take you to Gabriella.
Excuse me, Mr. Vittorio?
You realize that the orderly is about 3 steps behind you as you kind of close up. He's not on top, but he's nearby just in case.
Oh yeah, and just to be specific, so I am approaching very slowly and just making sure like I'm already at a distance away, and he sees that Vittorio sees me before I walk up to him. I'm doing my best to not catch him by surprise. I'm just, and also just, approaching slowly, but just like, trying to act the part, and I mean, in a sense, I am, of a student trying to ask like a professor kind of energy of like, hello, I just have a question for you, and I think you can help me.
As you get close to the table, he slams the book closed and grips it to his chest.
Oh, so sorry, I did not mean to disturb you. My name is Kim Kusanagi.
I don't know you.
This is true. I am introducing myself to you for the first time. It's nice to meet you. I have some questions for you about the house you used to live in, if that is quite all right.
No. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Why not?
The devil.
The devil.
The devil.
Does the devil live there?
He opens his book and points to a page.
Oh.
Fervently points.
Okay.
By his own weapon is the devil worsted.
Can I see the book he's pointing at? Like, is this a Bible? It
is the Bible.
Okay.
He's stabbing his finger at a page. He's not even looking at it.
Okay. So the devil is in that house.
No more.
No more.
No more.
Used to be in that house.
Slams his book and curls up on his chair, hugging it. Think you're done here.
Okay. Well,
It's more words than he's got out. Most people get out of him.
yes.
It's about the right theme, though. You know.
I mean, from what my friends who were there recently told me, that that sounds, it aligns with what the impressions they got.
Oh, really? You think the devil's there too? Do you?
I don't know what's there, but it clearly isn't something that is kind to people in any sense of the word. So,
come on, Gabriella's a bit more talkative.
okay. I nod to Vittoria and just like, thank you so much.
He's rocking in his chair.
Yes, I'm so sorry about what happened to you.
Let's
don't know
go.
what it is.
The more you talk, the worse it's gonna be.
Really? Okay.
Let's just move along. Sometimes these people, they lock down for a reason. I don't know what it is. Some of the doctors don't know what it is. I know some amazing treatments for these people these days, but most of that.
Yes, those 20s treatments.
That's right.
I took out part of my brain.
That's right.
I'm all better now.
That's all right.
They have this newfangled electricity.
Newfangled. You walk down past reception and into the opposite wing. And this time he takes you into a room. It is reasonably clean, well lit. It has a bed and a chair and a table. He knocks politely. The door is open, but he knocks on the door. There's a woman in the room wearing the same clothes as the other inmates, and she turns as you come in. She has long, dark hair tied back in a ponytail.
Hello, my name is Kim Kusanagi. I'm looking for information.
I'm Gabriella. Nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you, too.
Are you here about that order I put in?
No, I am not, but I could see if I could help with finding out the status of that order.
Well, maybe. How can I help?
So I know you don't want to talk about your old house, but I'm looking for information to get your awful, awful landlord to stop trying to sell it to people.
You're one of those.
Yes, I'm sorry to have to bother you about it. I know it's not a time you'd ever want to go back to.
Haven't had one of those in a while. Right, Frank? The orderly kind of nods. It's been a while.
Wait. So I look to the orderly. It's like, so other people have come here trying to find out information about the house?
When it first happened, we had a few muckrakers coming in looking for a story, you know. All that stuff about the place and the owner tied to some kind of group that did things with children, and a ton of people got arrested.
Right,
I've and then something happens in the house that makes the family.
So it's all been people like journalists, in quotes, yeah.
You know, it is.
Okay, but nobody like with other no insurance type folks or anything of that nature.
Not that I've seen. Nobody like you. You said you're here to figure out whether it can be rented again. I mean,
yeah, or prove
I say burn it down, honestly.
I've heard that, and I'm starting to agree. But
sometimes these things can't be saved. You seen that seance stuff? Oh, scary stuff, that is. Ghosts, they say. Spiritualists summoning up ghosts. I don't care what Houdini says. There's ghosts out there, I'm telling you.
Man,
I don't know if I believe that.
Don't make me side against Houdini, Hal. Not cool. Not cool, bro.
I don't know if
you
I
didn't have to
ghosts.
bring him into this.
I mean, he was in this.
You kind of have to in the 20s.
Can I story now? Yeah, so I don't know if I believe in ghosts, but I do believe in finding out the logic and facts behind what is happening. And so if it turns out that is what it is, then very well.
Very, very well, there's ghosts.
If there's evidence of ghosts, then I would accept that there's ghosts, but I need the evidence.
Ghosts.
This is what it is to use logic. But yes, okay, so talking back to Gabriella. So I understand that. I know the report says you all fell ill at the house. Is that truly what happened?
I mean, yes, it was trying. There's something there. There's a presence in the house, an evil one. It's what's that term?
I know your husband calls it the devil.
Yes, he was always more religious. I don't even think the devil would be this bad.
Oh.
It's malevolence. That's the word. One of those fancier journalists said that. It would wake up some nights and it would be leaning over me.
That's deeply distressing.
When it was angry, it would cause dishes and things to fly around. But it hated Vittorio the most. It hated him so much. It would do terrible things to him. And sometimes the children, they would wake up screaming most nights, and we just couldn't take it anymore.
That's awful. And yes, it absolutely makes sense that you would want to remove yourself and the rest of your family from that situation. How did you come to be renting the house in the first place?
It was inexpensive. Vittorio had a job nearby. It just seemed like a great big old house for a relatively good price with a decent yard to bring up the boys. But I guess it was a bad mistake.
So do you know I discussed this a bit with your husband. I know he's not doing. He had, with the awful experience he had, I understand it's not something he likes to talk about.
You saw Vittorio? How is he?
He has his Bible with him, and I believe it provides him some comfort, but he did seem... I asked him about the house. He was, of course, very distressed about it. And I'm sorry that I had to cause him the disturbance in that way, but he mentioned a devil, like the devil, his own weapon would smite him, that's something of that nature. Do you know what that means?
He quotes the Bible a lot. He always did. He wanted the boys to be pious, like his father and his grandfather.
Of course.
I was never that into that. But, it's hard. I'm into it enough, But this is, maybe it was me that brought this thing on the family. Maybe I should have been more pious.
From what I understand, your family is not the first to have problems like this in the house. I don't think it's anything to do with you personally so much as this house having problems that need to be addressed, ideally by a landlord, but apparently the one that you have is an awful person, and I'm going to get to the bottom of what's going on here. And maybe, I don't know, it seems like if a landlord gives you an unsafe home to live in, they should face consequences. But I think we'll need to get, unfortunately, more things about your case to prove to him that he's the problem, and that it's. But what I am certain of is that you are not the problem here.
I mean, I appreciate that, but if you're going back in there, I'd be careful.
Yes, I plan to be. Trying to only go in daylight. I don't know if that would help that much or not, but yes, I appreciate all.
It never mattered.
Oh,
It was worse at night. I mean, waking up to something leaning over you is terrifying, but the daytime too. If Vittorio was home and he did something maybe to the house, or I don't know, it would throw things at him and spin things around the kitchen.
I see. And so it seemed to target Vittorio and not the other, mainly, it disliked him the most.
It hated him the most. It was much more violent to him than the rest of us.
And it was like that from the day you moved in?
It took a while for it to get really bad. For the first few weeks, nothing really happened. Strange things, cold spots, the odd thing moving that you thought was in one place, but it was somewhere else. But it just got worse, worse and worse. I guess we made it mad somehow.
I see. The rest of the party, like, can we pretend? I don't know. Do you have any other questions for this woman?
Let me just call you on my cell phone.
I'm gonna pretend, like, flashback. I talked to them, and they were like, "Oh, you should ask them about this."
Because that's exactly how they would have been.
They're of course very helpful in this kind of matter. Of course.
we mentioned the first bedroom to the left upstairs.
Oh, and that one in particular
Yeah,
being
or
a
if there
problem.
was like
You did.
anything in the basement.
That
you
is
mentioned
the
those
bed.
as well. Yeah.
We didn't get further along the corridor, so you don't know what was down there.
No, because the bed came to life and threw him out a window.
So they say.
It's
Hal,
funny.
Hal, okay, here's what we're gonna do, Hal.
What are we gonna do, Nick?
I'm gonna come over to your
You're
house.
gonna haunt my house, are you?
I'm gonna throw you out the second story window, and you see if you want to come back inside, knowing that I might throw you out another window.
I mean, you can't argue logic like that.
I mean, after the first time, at least you've got experience at it. You might do it better at it.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, throw me
true.
out the window a second time, shame on me, right?
I mean, that's fair. Or you might get good at tucking and rolling. I mean,
Exactly.
From the second story. Yes, okay, yeah. I won't do the theater of it, but just like asking Gabriella about the first room and the basement, like, or the bedroom upstairs.
it was our bedroom where Vittoria and I slept.
Did the bed ever move seemingly on its own? On its own. That would not include.
No, I don't think so. I never saw it. Maybe the boys or Vittorio, but no, it never moved for me. I mean, other things moved.
Mm-hmm.
Not that bed, though. I don't think so.
Okay.
Why? Did you
my
see
friends
it move?
had gone into the house briefly, and in that time, the bed apparently moved on its own and shoved one of them out the window. Based on what you're telling me, that sounds like it's in character for what the presence.
Yes, that sounds right. It'll try to hurt you. I'm assuming your friend was near the window and it took an opportunity.
Did anything ever deter it? I mean, sorry.
I wasn't there when it happened, but I guess it was the case. And then, so last thing I just want to ask about, was there anything strange about the basement? Did you ever go in there?
Yes, of course. There's storage down there.
Were the unusual happenings more common down there versus the rest of the house?
I told the boys not to go down there. There was scratching in the walls. I thought it was rats. It's an old house.
Okay.
Rats in the walls.
Rats in the walls.
That's a Lovecraft story.
I thought, isn't Cthulhu?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, specifically. Okay, I don't know that.
It's specifically it's a Lovecraft story, Rats in the Walls.
I didn't. Wow, okay.
Mm-hmm. We're all here for the meta.
I mean, that's also why none of us want to go in the basement. We know what happens in Lovecraft basements.
It's true. There's going to be
I'm okay with it happening. I'm okay with it happening to my character. So,
there's going to be a ghoul posing down there for some man painting him.
Yeah, Pikmin's just down there doing his paintings.
The ghoul in a frou-frou dress. Okay.
But yeah, I guess that's all my question. So it's like, is there anything else you can remember that might help us in figuring out what's going on with the house? Or anything you want to tell that awful landlord? I will happily take that back to him.
He was never a bad landlord. His price was fair. I mean, it's not his fault. His house is...
The price is important, I'll grant you that. But a landlord, at least from what I understand, is supposed to also tend to the building in which you are staying.
I mean, the building was fine. We've lived in worse places, especially for the money.
Wait. Wait, worse places as in, like, have you been in homes with other presences before?
No, I mean worse buildings that have been worse disrepair.
Okay.
This is the first one with an evil presence. Thank you for asking.
I think your landlord should care about this, or your former landlord.
I mean, what's he going to do?
at least believe us when we say there's something wrong and maybe not try to put anyone else in your situation. But that's neither here nor there.
She waves her hand around at the building she's in.
Yes, so ideally, no one else would have to, unfortunately, be put in your situation. I don't.
My situation being nervous, upset, tense, waking up in the night screaming.
Ideally,
that's
yes.
good.
I don't want
However,
anyone else to get that trauma.
I would also hate for you to talk about ghosts and devils and presences and end up here just because someone thought you were unfortunately affected.
My plan at this point is, if he won't believe us on that, which I imagine he won't, at least find a very convincing way to tell him that the house is no longer livable and there's lots of ways that can happen. But I'm interested in the truth, and if that ends up being that, like, as it seems to be, that there is some otherworldly sort of presence there, I'm interested in that. But if I have to convince the landlord in some other way, then that is what I'll have to do. But thank you so much for talking with me. I'm sorry it was about something so unpleasant.
It's okay. That's what most people want to talk about. She goes back to looking out the window.
Okay.
Frank puts his hand on your shoulder and guides you out. Are we done?
Thank you. Yes. We can. That's all I can think. That's all the information I'm going to get at this point.
Lovely. I'd be careful in that house. I've been around them enough to know, those spirits, they can be pretty mean.
Yeah, it does seem that way. All right. Yeah, Kim's gonna drive back to. I figure we had some meeting point that we were all going to.
Sounds good.
Was he implying that the spirits occasionally visit them or follow them there?
I ain't saying nothing. All right, you all gather back together at, I don't know, a pub somewhere. Most tavern. Most tavern. Yes, whatever.
Tavern.
Yes. Right, most tavern. Where there's cheap food and cheaper ale. You are together again. You can express your findings to each other.
Brain dump.
So I was finding out information about the cult members that were in prison, and then like a giant voice came to me and said, "This is not the way to go.
This is not the way."
Like,
Which means it's probably an evil spirit. So it is the way to go. They know we're on to them.
That's
to the prison.
I mean, you go to the prison, you're not getting in. That's all I'm saying. It'll be quick.
Oh, he can get into prison. I'm confident.
That's right.
All right, so I say what we do. We go to the church. We get some incense and some holy water.
Oh, you're talking about like a legit church, not the chapel.
An actual church.
Okay,
yeah. Too, but the Chapel of Contemplation, which I roughly located.
Yeah, and if it is the devil in some form, that is theoretically what will do it.
I mean, the devil in the Christian devil, or I mean, there's been devil figures throughout history.
Where is the nearest Catholic church? Al?
In Boston?
Like around the corner?
Yeah.
Are we in it right now?
Yeah, literally, it's right there, friend.
They're like 7-Elevens.
Cool. Anyone got a little bottle that you can put some holy water in?
You're like sneaking into
I think
it.
all of us pull out a flask. Hey!
Right.
Mine's full of whiskey.
I gotta
still.
empty this flask now.
Yeah, go ahead and empty that.
So can let's see. There was something I'd wanted to do. Regarding the devil is defeated by his own weapon. the Kim Victorio said something along like the devil is defeated by his own weapon. Did you happen? She said he was like pointing at the Bible. Did you happen to see that if he was pointing to that chapter or that verse? Did you happen to see what he was pointing at exactly, or was it
I
more
looked
just?
at the book. So I looked at the book and apparently didn't find that information. So
You couldn't read. You know how small text in a Bible is.
Illustration.
exactly what size the text in the Bible is. It's readable by a person standing in front of a person pointing at the book.
Oh, no. Upside down while he's doing this to it. I don't think so.
I will roll if you want me to, if I can
Wanna
read
make me-
upside down.
Make me a spot hidden check then.
With Kim's student eyes.
Student eyes.
Spot hit. Oh, I see. Okay. I'm not great
Skill.
at that. Let's see.
I was going to ask if Arthur could roll
I got a 28
literature.
though. I passed.
You don't think what he said was on the page.
Well, there you have it, James. I don't think the passage itself was what was important, just what he was saying. And I don't even know if it's necessarily an actual devil, but considering it did seem to dislike him the most and he was the most pious in the home, that correlates with, I don't know, something vaguely satanic or something of that nature. It doesn't make that much sense to me, but I don't know, somebody who's just very anti-religious could have something against anyone religious being in that house. I don't know. I'm throwing ideas out there. This is all very strange.
Arthur, are you religious? Pious?
Not particularly. I grew up in the church. I think most people do, but honestly, I find some of the ideas somewhat archaic.
So
It is a fair question, though. Why did it target you specifically, or just that you were standing by the window?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. It all happened kind of fast. I don't.
Does Victoria and Arthur have similar hair, aftershave?
I'm under the impression it's not about their appearance, and that the house in general is, or the presence is upset. It found Vittorio particularly upsetting, and maybe that's because it dislikes the religious part. I imagine their children looked somewhat like their father in a sense, so I don't know that it's an appearance or genetics type of thing.
It's possible that the spirit just doesn't like men.
But you're all men, aren't you? I'm assuming. I'm sorry.
Have y'all finally come around to the fact that it's haunted?
Sure, let's go with that.
I'm open to the possibility.
All right. So we need an old priest and a young priest. Holy water, incense.
Why do they have to be old and young?
Because that's what Linda Blair is afraid of.
Who's Linda Blair?
He's talking about.
Well, you might as well say we get a goat and get it to inhabit the goat, and then.
He's talking about.
I mean, that could also do something. Honestly, I'd be fascinated to see if any of this works.
We could go to the library and research that phrase about the devil's weapon, see if that turns up anything. But
could Arthur roll? Could Arthur check just his literature knowledge to if he's like, yes, that phrase is in the Bible or not? I don't feel like if it was just out of character, I feel like I would have heard that a lot more. I don't think it's actually.
I mean, I think.
What skill are you proposing for this?
Literature.
You have literature as a skill?
No.
There's language.
Under art and craft, I have literature.
Oh, you do? He actually is a literature. He's an author.
Yeah.
So yes, roll me literature. Why not?
Oh.
A 28. That is under 40, so that is a success.
You're not 100% certain, but it doesn't seem like a line that's quoted. It could be paraphrased from something else, but you don't think it's something that's accurate.
I mean, that's traditionally a trident, right? That's what the devil carries. His weapon.
A pitchfork, not necessarily a trident.
Well, the weapons of the devil are lies and fear.
It's certainly
death.
weaponizing the fear.
So we could use fear against it. Okay.
So what frightens a devil? No.
Jesus.
Right. You should all dress up.
Does Arthur look like Jesus?
No, I don't think so.
He will soon.
Right? Let's get some fake beard action going on.
Hold on.
Don't. What are you doing? You got a hood on.
There you go.
Sideshow
you put
Bob.
his hair down. Here you go. It's Sideshow Bob.
Quick, everyone, put your hair down.
Even does Sideshow.
All right, there you go. I did it. That's as down as it'll go.
Yay.
My hair doesn't go down. It only goes up.
Though I walk through the valley, I will fear no evil.
It's cute. So what are you doing?
If you want to do this for
I think
data, I
we're-
would love for you to walk in, say that, and then see if it gets mad.
I want to go by the local church
Yes, let's get some holy water.
and talk to
Okay.
a priest.
Are you going to go talk and
They
ask
just-
if you can take the holy water?
Did they just give that away for free?
They do give that away for free.
Yeah.
They do. It's in a big bowl.
Yeah.
They
You raise
encourage
the glass,
you to
right?
take it. So,
So you take it without paying for it. It doesn't necessarily, it's offered for free. Okay.
I would also like to ask the priest about the devil is defeated by his own weapon.
Sure. I support this plan.
Well, hello. How can I help you?
Oh, he's Irish. Of course.
Oh, great. It's a Catholic church in Boston. Of course he's Irish.
hello,
I
Father.
would be more
Yeah.
shocked if he wasn't Irish.
Hello, welcome to the church. Hello, Father. We are investigating the Corbitt House on behalf of.
The what now?
We're. My apologies. We were hired by Mr. Knott to see if we can get to the bottom of anything going on in his home, the Corbitt House.
I don't know a Mr. Knott or
Well,
anywhere like that. Is he?
we understand. In our investigation, we've come across the phrase, the devil is defeated by his own weapon. And we were wondering if that means anything significant to you. And while we were here, we were also wondering if we could take some holy water with us.
You okay, son?
No. Still has blood caked on his head.
No, he's bandaged up.
So clearly
Look,
not okay.
Father,
Do
we
you- do
think
you-
we're dealing with some supernatural evil here.
I mean, it's these times they're trying for everybody, but I don't think this is. Sometimes it's easy to see things that aren't really there. You know.
Would you like to come with us and check out the house
No, I have a congregation to look after.
that we believe has an evil presence in it?
I don't really want to encourage this kind of thinking, I'm afraid. I have concerns for you.
Could you come bless this house?
Yeah, do you want to come bless this house?
That's just, in general, that's a thing that we do.
I mean, are you living there? Is it somewhere you're moved to?
We would like to move in, but we
To
haven't
what
done
kind?
it yet.
Typically, a blessing like that would be for, a family moving into a new place. What you're talking about is something that I couldn't possibly sanction. That is much higher than me.
What?
I am
What does that mean?
like as a Catholic, I am so upset right now
We'd have to
by
write.
how
Much
little
higher? What does that
We'd have to
mean?
write to the Pope to get a blessing
We
on a
gotta
house
get the
you're not
Pope,
moving
guys.
into.
Can
Bishop
we get to
Deacon,
Italy?
First off, we could easily get to because Boston has its own like archdiocese, so you.
That
could
is also
probably
true. We can find
get
a
to the
bishop, I
big
guess.
We
I
get his golf club. And
I'm well aware. Like I see the look on Hal's face of, please don't bring a priest into this, where I have to try and figure this part out.
It's not going to matter. You If you can persuade him to go, he'll come with you. But
he's just cannon fodder.
It's just meat for the grinder, friends.
That is true. It will probably hate him the most.
Exactly.
It will be
hide behind him till he just turns to red mist.
It will be a good way to test if it is extra angry at pious people.
Look, Father, we need your help to help clear this place from evil. If no one else can help us, then who will? We definitely completely need your... Yes!
Incredible roll.
Did you just scream success, a persuasion check?
Fast talk check.
A fast talk check.
Women and babies might move in there at any point.
I should never have given you. All right, I'll meet you there. Where's the address? When are you going?
We give him the address to the Corbitt House. Bring all your exorcism supplies.
That's gonna be a pretty empty bag, friend.
Bring as much holy water, crucifixes, and incense as you possibly can.
Candles? Maybe a little cross or two? A little bit of wine, maybe?
No, there's no way he wouldn't have incense.
Of course he does, but he's asking the question, I don't want to play into this, son, but I'll be there.
Okay, sweet.
Cool. Okay. We go back to the Corbitt House.
Priest is not actually going to have much information. What time is it in the day currently, Hal?
I don't know. Noon.
All right. I'd say let's go to the Chapel of Contemplation.
Chapel of Contemplation.
Do some investigating.
Okay, the Chapel of Contemplation. God, how long have you been at this now? I thought this was going to be quick. I thought Ren would drive you through this so fast.
Here's the problem with investigation games, Hal.
I'm trusting you here, Ren.
Ren can't defeat our
I believe the term is ineptitude, is what we're looking for.
No, Hal, I'm not paid enough to be the person you depend on.
Wait, you guys are getting paid? Anyway, we get to the Chapel of
double my salary.
So we get to the Chapel of Contemplation.
Okay. You drive around the area for a while and eventually find what you believe to be the Chapel of Contemplation. What's left of the old church stands at the end of a crooked, dingy street. The ruins are so weathered and overgrown with greenery that the grey stone rubble seems more like natural stone than former walls and foundations. You pass a slumping wall bearing white painted symbols, apparently freshly swabbed. 3 Ys arranged in a triangle so that the top elements of each Y touch the other 2 Ys. In the center, so created, is painted a staring eye. See if this works. Click! Did that work?
Yep.
There you go.
That's not
Bill Cipher
at all.
I'm going to sketch down that symbol in my notebook so I can research it later.
Let's see. Arthur would like to make a spot hidden roll. Looking for anything on the ground, walking around, seeing if the ground shifts differently under him, if he can hear anything different. He's looking for hidden passageways, hidden hidey holes, anything like that.
You all,
sorry.
While you're here, you all feel pressure, like a tingling in your head. Arthur searches around, but the irritation seems particularly, annoying.
Okay, I will also look around.
Okay. You look around there's mostly blocks of old granite, half-burned timbers, ancient rubbish.
Ancient?
Seems like a lot older than
maybe there was people just rolling spot hidden here, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
oh wow, nobody but Steve.
I am an investigator.
Oh, Steve and John, finders of stuff. You're walking around, and Steve and John become aware that the ground is covering weakened floorboards. They can both make a luck roll, please. And Kim and Arthur
Luck?
can make me luck rolls at a higher difficulty, please.
Oh, you said look?
Luck.
Sorry,
Uh-oh.
luck. I can't say
Oh,
it.
oh, lock?
Luck.
I was not
Luck.
lucky.
Luck.
How do I do more difficult?
Or is this like when
Just
we try and
roll
read books where we shouldn't
Okay.
hope to understand what we're talking about?
I was incredibly successful.
Oh. Yeah.
So it looks like Steve, Kim, and Arthur are successful, and John is not.
I was unlucky.
John, make me a jump check, please,
Ooh, jump, jump,
as
jump.
the ground begins to fall.
Is that in skills or?
Yeah, it
There
should be.
It's under skill.
Under the jump. Oh, look at that. 59. I bet your skill's not 59 in jump.
No. Not called
Okay,
for much in the.
You could push it if you wanted.
Do it.
Sure, I haven't
it could
severely
be a
damaged
lot-
myself yet.
But it could be a lot worse if you do.
Actually, no. I've already seen somebody fall out a window. I will just take a fall into a basement.
No, you didn't see someone fall out a window, though. You
Well,
heard
I
that
saw
there
somebody.
was. You heard someone say they fell out a window, and then we're like, "Did you jump? Why would you do something so silly?"
Oh yeah, you didn't get that hurt. It's I can probably take this fall.
Are you falling? You just fall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You could take 6
Enzo.
damage as you hit the ground.
Ouch! That's half my hit points.
Your ankles are sore. You hit your knee. You are cut and bruised.
Are you okay?
Not really, but no major damage. Probably
You've-
some mold down here.
You've fallen into a part of the basement that was sealed off from the rest, originally reached by separate stairs, now buried under tons of rubble. Within this room, next to a cabinet, are 2 skeletons dressed in tattered silk robes. Perhaps they hid from the police and then perished in the fire.
Can I go examine the skeletons, see if they have any, ID or?
You stand up your legs. You're going to limp a little, I think. You wander over to skeletons. Let me go check them out. Okay, sounds good. They look like they died here of causes. Do you want to make me a medicine check? What are you looking for specifically?
It also has a box of Constitution check 70% on my.
Did you click that?
No, I haven't clicked that yet. I just noticed that popped up.
Oh, you're unconscious.
Oh, never mind.
Let's not make you unconscious. That's just silly. It was because you took half your hit points in a single drop. We're gonna keep you pseudo conscious. You hit your head. You're a bit dizzy.
Do I get anything special for being super lucky?
No, you just didn't fall in the hole.
Seems like a waste of a roll.
You see, he's tottering around down there, holding his head and heading towards the skeletons.
How is the floor seem stable down there? How far is the fall?
Maybe 10 feet.
How many skeletons are there?
2.
So far,
Wearing tattered red robes, tattered silk robes.
I'm hoping one of them has a driver's license or at least a fancy amulet that's identifiable.
Fancy amulet.
All right, well, let's go down into the basement.
How are you getting down? More importantly, how are you getting back out?
Is there any is there any rope or anything nearby?
There's some in the hardware store across the street.
You can turn your pants into ropes.
Okay, I'll run over to the hardware store and buy a bunch of rope.
You do. And you tie it off and you climb down.
Yes.
Everybody going?
Should we all
It's
go?
tied off, right?
Last time
It's-
multiple of us went into a room, bad things happened, but I don't see any. It's
It's
not like they
tied off.
closed the floor, so yeah.
It's
The
tied
rats
off.
haven't eaten me yet.
I mean, as a bunch of academics, climbing back up a rope hanging from the ceiling is not something that's really on your dance card most days. But,
Indiana
know,
Jones does it.
right? You could probably make it work,
I
especially
mean,
if you put knots in it.
I have 80 strength, so I think
I
I'll
mean,
be
you're
okay.
probably fine, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have
I have good
30 in
constitution.
climb.
Kat says you'll be fine. There aren't any beds down there. But there is a suspicious-looking cabinet.
Can I make a credit rating check to bypass that door?
To bypass to buy your way through it. Okay, you're investigating the skeletons thing. You can give me what role you're looking medicine. You're trying to figure out how they died. What are you looking for? What's the
No,
plot?
I was just looking to see if they have like wallets or anything that's identifiable, so we could say like these are these
So
cultists.
you're searching the dead.
Yeah.
Okay, make me a spot hidden check.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. It still has you unconscious.
Oh, you said how? What? Are you
Oh,
actually?
there it is. Okay,
unconscious?
it's fine.
Oh,
apparently it
Yeah.
gave me a status of some sort.
you search them. It appears that they're not wearing anything other than the robes and some undergarments. You suspect that they got prepared for a ritual and their actual clothes and personal effects were elsewhere in the house.
Normal undergarments, or were you talking like fancy Mormon?
No, just
Ritual.
normal undergarments like
Okay.
your.
Spooky Mormon undergarments.
That's right.
Arthur would like to check.
The rest of you are down there, yeah.
Arthur's checking, like going along the walls, feeling for other hidden passages.
Okay. You can also make me a spot hidden check.
The bureau.
Oh, nope.
Yeah. I'll also do a
Nope.
spot hidden check, just seeing where he's looking around to see if I
You're
see anything.
searching the walls as well.
Everybody pokes their eyes out. Oh no!
I
not
see.
yet.
You find in the corner what you suspect was probably the bottom of a set of stone steps that has had tons of rubble from above collapse into it. Other than that, the walls are solid as far as you can tell. Well, as solid as walls that are very old and broken can be.
Just because I'm good at it, I'd like to
Mhm.
do a history check just to see if there's anything else about this room that's just like, do I know, like,
History?
is this very old? Is this something that's like, I don't know. Did we have other information about this? It was a cult, right?
Yeah. Well, church / cult.
Yeah, I'd like to do a history check.
I would think
with that.
archaeology or geology would be better, I would suspect. If we're looking
okay.
for like
Well,
what's old here, because history just tells you stuff that happened.
Okay. Archaeology,
Not that I'm
sure.
pedantic between the difference between history and archaeology, but you know, there
Dang
is
it.
one.
That was 93.
Yeah, not
so I
you at
definitely
all,
don't
pal.
know.
You have no clue what's going on with these rocks.
Okay, I'm gonna try an archaeology check.
For what? What are you looking for specifically?
Exactly.
What?
I didn't.
What are
get
you
it.
looking at?
Wow.
I don't know.
You have
You
a
have a
one
one?
in archaeology. I mean, everyone has a little bit. Everyone starts with one, and if you don't put skill in it, you keep at one. What is just randomly rolling the same checks at this point?
That's wild.
Oh, so close on a 3.
So
Really
close.
Only 300% more than you needed.
I'll join the club.
I just see them like licking rocks. I'm like, no, that's not how it works.
It's
Right.
not bone.
What are
It's
you
not sticky to
doing?
my tongue.
What
That's
are you
how
trying to do?
That's how you get that mold.
So, besides the skeletons over in
Yes.
the corner, there don't seem to be any.
Stop
No.
licking rocks.
There's no real difference. This was probably a room under the church that was accessed by a set of stone stairs from above somewhere. And when the church was set alight and collapsed, these folks were trapped down here and probably died of smoke inhalation or starvation.
They left. How? In what shape are their robes?
Tattered. I mean, they've been here years. The weather has not been. The weather's seeped in down here
Okay,
through the floorboards and the rot.
I want to try and take their robes.
Maybe rats ate them. Maybe
And-
they're disintegrating corpses did something to the fabric.
I want to see if I can make myself look like them.
So you're taking robes off 2 dead people.
Yes. And trying
And
to disguise myself as them.
What do you mean disguise? I mean, you're putting on their clothes.
Yes, to try and look like them. But when we go back to the house, then...
You see, you're going to try and protect yourself by pretending to be a cultist, hoping that whatever's in the house will be like, there you are, Frank.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Sly. The robes are tatty and not in great shape. But you...
Not according to my disguise check. Ow.
I mean, you can't reinvigorate the clothing. I mean...
Or
but honestly, you're not disguising yourself. You're just putting on some ratty clothes.
No, I'm disguising myself as a cultist.
Given that in
Skeleton.
disguising himself,
Is that all it takes, Nick? Just
Yep.
to put some different clothes on and now
Yep.
I'm disguised.
given that he has
Okay.
disguised himself, he has moved I'm assuming he must have moved the skeletons.
I mean, in a most disrespectful way would be my guess.
If a cultist has appeared, we should attack it.
Shaking them out of their clothes.
Arthur's going to go up to the cabinet and check around it and see if it might be trapped or just try and open it. He's
Trapped. I love trapped. Okay, yeah.
I'm guessing spot hidden.
Sure, go for it. I mean,
Like a Chinese puzzle box.
being an expert in trapped cabinets.
Let's see, hold on. I'm thinking actually. So given that Arthur is somewhat fascinated by cults, he has a fairly decent knowledge of the occult itself.
Mhm. Yeah.
And rather than doing a sleight of hand to see if anything was up at the cabinet, he'd like to roll as a cult to see if there's anything significant on the outside of the cabinet or if it is just a storage cabinet.
Why did I not
Okay.
check my cult?
Okay. What are we doing? You're looking at what? What are you looking for things? Is it...
Rolling the occult, seeing if there's anything significant about the cabinet itself.
Oh, it looks like the kind of cabinet you would see in a church for keeping books and records. It probably at one time had a very small lock on the top section, but the door is slightly ajar, so you don't think it's locked. It's not ornate, but it is well made. It was probably expensive. It is a heavy cabinet. It was probably part of standard church function.
So he'll open it up and start looking through it to see if anything in there has survived.
You open the top section. It's filled with old journals, old books. Pulling one out, you realize it is a moldering church record. So just records of births and deaths and church things, marriages, that kind of stuff. Give me a spot hidden check.
Has it gone? Oh, a 44.
While you're looking at the book, the moldering book, part of it kind of falls to pieces and drops to the ground by your feet. And you notice that there is something sticking out under the cabinet.
Oh.
Arthur will reach down and he'll try and pull it just with a small amount of force to see if it moves at all.
Okay. It does. It slides easily. It's not trapped under the cabinet. You think it was probably kept there? It appears that there is a relatively large book, old-looking book, and also another journal, this time a slim journal.
Ooh.
Arthur will open the slim journal.
Okay.
And
the musty old journal falls to pieces as you turn the pages, but the name Walter Corbitt catches your eye. An entry records that Walter Corbitt was buried in the basement of his house, in accordance with his wishes and with the wishes of that one who waits in the dark. Alongside this journal, the other book is, oh, my apologies. The other book is an enormous volume. Enormous.
So as Arthur is slowly looking through the slim journal, he'll call over John and point out the enormous tome.
There was an enormous tome.
I would like to start reading the tome. Well,
Okay.
Page.
You open the tome. It is a handwritten book. It is rotten and slightly worm-eaten. Whole sections have been destroyed and can no longer be understood. How's your Latin, John?
Not too shabby. Not as good as my English, of course. But,
Want to roll Latin for me real quick?
I'll also roll Latin.
You're clustering around and reading an old book, huh? John fails his Latin
not
check.
quite. Yes.
Damn.
Push it.
Really?
Push
That's
it.
how we accidentally read a spell, right?
Come on, push it, you cowards.
Do it.
Says the one who doesn't want to go back in the spooky house.
All right,
How do we push? Is that the red symbol?
The red symbol is a failure.
Yeah. Do I just click on it again or something? Or what's the failure?
For a push?
If I did want to push, yeah.
Yeah, you can click on, if you click on the red symbol, there's a push option there. Or you could spend luck to pass it, technically. You could actually spend luck to push, so it's just to force success, but it's not going to be it's going to be 12 to get to a 50.
Oh, 12 luck to pass, yeah. I don't even know how much.
Pushing! Oh, you got worse.
Wow.
I am.
Yes.
In your adult, in your adult state, you're still a little bleary, and while you're trying to turn the pages carefully, you actually ham-fistedly destroy a bunch of the text.
For the best.
Okay, I want to try my Latin knowledge.
Is it a 1? It's a 40, yeah, okay.
I don't even see Latin. I may not have it.
It's under language, if it's anywhere.
I'm shocked that Latin is under language.
Oh.
Is it possible that that's where I've been looking and haven't found it?
Oh, no, we're just telling you.
It could be. Technically, library use is also under language, and mechanical repair.
Yeah, so is occult.
It's not under language
And
in the same sense.
It's below language.
So
it's a subgroup, then, if we want to put it that
while
way.
you're ham-fistedly attempting to read this, you do get some of your Latin. I mean, you are fairly good at Latin, Arthur. What are you, 60, right?
50.
50.
Oh, Arthur.
No, not Arthur. Sorry, John.
Yeah,
sorry.
John. Kick that book's ass. Good job.
If you eat the book, you'll absorb its knowledge.
You get enough of it that you you're no longer prone, John. You're no longer it may have you do apparently have a major wound though, John. I'm sorry.
Can't you like super push? Can't you like push
where is that
time for even greater terrible consequences?
I mean, I can also push if you want to see what those terrible consequences
You determine that the book is a incredibly damaged copy of something called the Liber Ivonis.
Ah.
Yes, the Liber Ivonis. You think you could probably read it, or at least skim read it, out of this place in maybe about 3 hours.
Yes.
Okay, that's better than the 3-volume set from the haunted house we have.
Mm.
That is Latin for free bones.
Oh, that makes the skeletons get up out of the bodies and be free. Okay.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
That's why there's skeletons down here. They freed the bones from the body.
So, yes, you have an old copy of this
book. In my bag.
I've already added it to your inventory.
Yay, thank you.
Just as a check, Arthur's going to reach and push on the back of the cabinet.
Okay. You give the cabinet a good search, you give it a shake, you give it a kick. There's nothing else around this cabinet that is hidden. The book itself, from the skim that you had, shows that it deals with matters of an occult nature. Obviously.
What are the
Right.
chances that the library has a copy of this?
Essentially 0 would be my guess. Boston Public Library or wherever you've been going probably doesn't have a great big occult section.
I assume our new priest friend probably doesn't. If he has a copy, he likely wouldn't want to share with us.
Oh,
He does have a copy. You've probably got more things to worry about.
how soon were we going to meet him? We probably need to clean up after this basement.
We didn't actually say a time. I was kind of assuming tomorrow morning.
I mean, we just said we'll meet you there, and that was kind of what
Let's
happened.
go to the house now and let's dig up those children's bodies.
Let's do it.
Well, and Corbitt's body apparently, because now we have confirmation that he was buried in the basement of his house.
Are you bringing a shovel?
Yes.
He is a shovel.
Steve Shovel always carries a shovel.
I say let us go through everything that we have right now. On the way back, we'll stop by the church, tell a priest friend we'll meet him there tomorrow morning, and then we can go through and read everything we have. Just make sure that we have all the information before we step foot in that house again.
I could, get some antiseptic and bandage.
Yes, and also our friend is very injured, and I'm still not doing great. I'd rather we not go in damaged already.
Damaged.
I want to see if I know anything about this occult stuff that we found here.
What do you mean? Like just generally?
Yeah.
Or that
Should
Arthur
I push
read?
Stop pushing things.
I'd also like to roll a call for Arthur just to see if he's read any of this book before, if he's seen it. Like, he knows it deals with the cult stuff, but has he found any information of it?
Holy.
Straight 30, so yeah.
So you have heard mention of this book. It's not an uncommon book within occult circles. It is considered to be relatively essential reading for occult folks. It tells of all kinds of stuff. It's supposedly written by a self-proclaimed sorcerer. This is a particularly poor copy.
On that 30, does Arthur know any other occult aficionados in town?
I mean, there are people who, it's the time, right? In the 1920s, people were kind of into that. Just because somebody professes to the occult doesn't mean they necessarily really know what it is. So there's a lot of scams and flim-flam artists out there. So, yeah.
Okay. So yes, I say let's go kind of regroup, make sure that we have everything, and then tomorrow morning we can start at the house.
Sounds good. I also want to get through those 3 volumes of Corbitt's we found in the Corbitt House.
The Corbitt House.
The Corbitt House.
So we're going to do some healing, eh?
Ideally.
Points of damage are deducted, blah, blah, blah. When a character takes damage greater than or equal to half their points with a single blow, they've received a major wound. They must make a con check or fall unconscious. We did that. If a character with a major wound falls to 0, they're close to death.
I can do first aid on him.
Must make a successful con roll, blah, 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 blah. Characters without a major wound naturally heal 1 hit point per day.
What if I do first aid on him?
Successful first aid can heal 1 hit point as well as rousing a character from unconsciousness. If first aid is used on a dying character, it may stop them dying, so that a medicine skill can be used. Characters with a major wound must make a healing roll, rolling equal to or under their con at the end of each week. If successful, they regain 1d3 hit points or 2d3 if an extreme success. The major wound condition is removed if either an extreme success is rolled or the current hit points are healed to half their maximum value or greater. Thus, it may take a number of weeks for a major wound to heal. You've probably sprained an ankle.
I guess it's a time for a bandage and a cast. Or, a crutch.
Okay, I did not pass. Do you
Arthur
want me
is-
to push my luck with the first?
I also have first aid. I could try, but
Yeah, Arthur's going to roll first aid because he's also still injured.
Oh,
Are you
wait,
first aiding yourself? What's going on?
this is for first aid on Arthur now.
Okay.
oh,
Okay, so I can
Arthur
help.
regains a single hit point.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and push to do first aid on John because I
Really?
think that's what you want.
John takes another hit point.
No, I haven't done it yet. Now I'm doing it.
Thought you pushed. Didn't you do it?
No, that was me. That was me trying to roll first aid on Arthur.
Oh. You succeeded. John regains a single hit point as you splint his ankle.
and that puts me above half.
Yeah, but you're still having a major wound until the end of the week.
Okay.
What if I just keep rolling first aid on him?
You can't. That's it. That's it done. Each wound or point of damage only gets to have a single try.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping I would fail, and then I was just gonna keep pushing it till I killed him.
That does sound like you, friend.
Peg leg.
Okay.
That's because I'm going to read this book and get supreme knowledge and power.
Yes, you are, I'm sure. Okay, so what are we doing?
I would, unless we're burning down the house, I think probably call it here.
They're supposed to have finished it for Halloween, James.
Hal, do you think that's ever going to happen? Do you think a one-shot is ever going to happen?
Hal, I want you to give me a genuine answer here. Do you think this group will finish this in less than 30 minutes?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
All right, we'll do it. We'll try again next.
Tomorrow.
At least we can release the first and second session for Halloween.
Remember my kids on bike one shot?
I mean, it
Kids on
did seem,
corn.
that's a lie. It did seem that this session was finding a way to completely avoid the house, but you know more now, which is so good.
Because knowledge is power in this game.
No,
So
it's
far-
the exact opposite of that.
That's not actually true. Knowing things is power. Knowledge is dangerous.
Knowledge is a curse.
All right, so we'll say Happy Halloween, and maybe we'll see the end of this at some point.
Ooh.
Ooh, spooky.
Later, folks. Have a good one.
Laters.
Bye.
You're listening to the smooth sound of RPGMP3.com. Dungeon on.